This World Cup 2026 draw was absolutely crazy, man. A lot of what you say narratives gonna happen, like Mbappe against Haaland, Portugal against Colombia, Argentina got a relatively easy group. The same goes for Portugal, to be honest, on excluding Colombia. Spain got Uruguay. A lot of things happen, man. We all have what you say, South Africa against Mexico. The same game, opening game, by the way, it's gonna be the opening game. The same thing happened in 2010 in South Africa. So that was an interesting game. But the drawing, it got too long, man. I was waiting 5 hours, man. I was seeing Shaq, Kevin Hart. Like, what was this? Felt like we were watching Oscar or something. But let's react to the group of death, should I say. First of all, as you guys can see, Group A, it contains Mexico, South Africa, and South Korea, and a potential, I don't know, playoff winner. Mexico and South Africa, obviously, is a rematch of the first game, opening game of the South Africa when they were celebrating like this. You know what I mean? Hey, Shabalala! That was iconic, man. But that first group, to be honest, Group A, it's kind of mid. You know what I mean? Group B will be Canada, Qatar, and Switzerland. I think Switzerland's gonna win that group easily. Look, all due respect to those nations, but it will be another snooze fest. It will be another snooze fest, man. I ain't watching those games. I will obviously watch. I'm just joking. Group C, however, this is how it got interesting. Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Ooh, that group is absolutely crazy, man. Brazil against Morocco. We watching Brazilian flair against North African flair. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. We're gonna see a lot of skills that we have never seen before. And I think Brazil, they lost that, you know what I mean, that flair they used to have, like the Ronaldinhos. Now we have Vinicius and Gabriel Martinelli and Savio. Come on, man. I think North Africa, like, they have what you say, they have Azedin Unahi. They have, who do they actually have now? I don't watch them that much lately, but I will see them in the upcoming AFCON to see how good they will be in the World Cup potentially. But they have a lot of good players. I think so. Scotland, I think they could potentially make an upset because Scotland with McTominay, they're actually flying. They're flying. Group D, we have USA, Paraguay, New Zealand. Yeah, it's New Zealand, or is it Australia? Yeah, it's Australia. Another snooze fest in my opinion, man. It will be a snooze fest for me. Uh, Group E, Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. I think Germany will win that group, man. But Ecuador, don't count them out, man. They could make an upset as well. The same goes for Ivory Coast. To be honest, they just won the Afcon. You know what I mean? Group F, Netherlands, Japan, and Tunisia. Netherlands versus Japan will be an interesting game, man. Netherlands versus Japan. It will be an amazing game. Amazing game. Uh, let's see. Group G, we have Belgium against Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think Belgium will win that group as well, man. But you never know. You never know. To be honest, Belgium, they are not the same Belgium back in the days, like the golden generation. Now the only like main guy that's left for them, or the two guys that's left for them, are Kevin De Bruyne and Lukaku, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe Yuri Tillemans, you can say. Uh, Group H, however, this one will be closely watching Barcelona fans. It's Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia. It will be interesting group seeing Lamine Yamal against Araujo. Saudi Arabia also, they made the upset, that shocking win against Argentina back in the days, or should I say the last World Cup. So watch out for them, man. Don't count them out. However, this is the group of death. Group I. France, Senegal, Norway, and potential playoff winner. I don't know which game though, but I'm supporting Norway because I'm you know what I mean. I think Norway could, you know what? I don't see how on paper how Norway could actually easily qualify this, because Senegal are actually amazing. In my opinion, they're the best African team as of right now in the world. Not in the world, like best African team. The same goes for France. Like France have uh, an easy case to be the best team in the world, like best nation in the world right now. So I think Norway could make it easy. It could make it hard for them. You know, you never know. With the way Norway has been playing this qualification round, they have not even lost a game. They have not even drawn. Win, 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 win. Scoring 11 goals, 5 goals, left, right, and center. Cooked Italy 4-1 at San Siro. So going into this tournament, it will be, they might be the dark horse, you know. And it will be an interesting battle between Mbappe and Erling Haaland, man. Who's the better striker? Even though it's clear that Haaland is the better striker. But it will be an interesting battle, man. Interesting battle. And fun fact, they will be facing each other this week. So it will be a preview of the actual World Cup game. Group J, Argentina. This one we will be closely watching as well. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Two Arab nations for Leo Messi, and Austria. Austria is a great nation as well. Jordan is a great nation as well. Don't get it twisted. They have Musa Tamari. They had a good deep run in the Arab Cup 2 years ago, or was it last year? Algeria, they're not the same Algeria like we used to know. You know, the Riyad Mahrez days. Even though he still plays for them, Yassin Brahimi, Islam Slimani, like those prime days. The 2014 World Cup, you guys know, man. They had a masterclass game against Germany, but they Neuer had a masterclass, man, so they got knocked out. Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo has Colombia and Uzbekistan, and a potential winner between Iraq and maybe, I don't know if I'm not mistaken, but I think that's an easy group for Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Barring Colombia, Uzbekistan, I'm not so sold on Uzbekistan, to be honest. But shout out to them, man. Khusanov, who plays for his City, I think Portugal should be winning their group, man, easily. If they don't, that's shocking. Roberto Martinez should be sacked while he's in USA, easily. The last group is England. It's coming home against Croatia. So it's a replay of the 2018 semifinal. Ghana and Panama. I think, bro, the England had this a group with Panama back in 2018 as well. What was this? They always get Panama somehow. Ghana, Black Stars, going into this tournament. I think Semenyo, Kudus, Inaki Williams. Look, they have a great team. They have a great team. So watch out for them, man. Watch out for them. But going into this tournament, who are actually the favorites, man? For me, I'm supporting three teams. I'm shameless. I'm supporting Lamine Yamal in Spain and Pedri, you know, the Barca boys. Argentina for the GOAT, Leo Messi. I mean, you can never go wrong with Argentina. And the third one being Norway, which is actually my first nation that I'm actually supporting. Argentina, Spain comes back after Norway for me because I was born here. So I gotta support them, you know what I mean? But they could make a deep run. Don't be surprised if Norway makes a deep, deep run. But my favorite will be Argentina and Spain. Another dark horse besides Norway could be, let me have a look. Because you never know what's gonna happen in the tournament, because a random nation could actually just peak there, have a great chemistry, and then all of a sudden get the momentum, and the next thing you know, they reach the semifinal. No one expected that from Croatia, even though watching now that we watched it back, that they actually had a great players. But going into the 2018 World Cup, no one expected them to make the finals. So, and I really, really hope that an African nation makes it to the final this year. Morocco came close last year. They had to be knocked out of France in that semi-final. They actually played great throughout the whole tournament. They knocked Spain and Portugal out of that competition. So if I'm going for an African team, I might as well say Senegal. Senegal could be the dark horse for this year. I think they could make semi-final this year. I just have too much hope for them, you know. And the coming Afcon will determine if they're actually serious or not. If Sadio Mane still has legs to run to decide games, Ismail Assar, like if you actually watch their lineup, I think all the 11 they are in top 5 leagues besides Sadio Mane who plays for Nasser now. But yeah, Mohamed Salah could make a deep run. You never know. Egypt, in my opinion, overall the whole squad is not that strong, in my opinion. But again, they can prove me wrong in the upcoming Afcon. A lot of these African teams, I'll watch them closely in the Afcon to see how far they can go for the World Cup. But yeah, Portugal. By the way, Portugal and Argentina could actually face each other. I don't know if it's true, but they can face each other in the round of 16, not the round of 32. I forgot that this year it's 48 teams, which means that we have round of 32. This is the biggest World Cup of all time. So if we get Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in the round of 16, ooh, it's gonna be crazy. They have never faced each other in the World Cup, and that will be the first one. Man, we need that. It will be generational. It will be absolutely generational. But let me know your favorite for this tournament right now. I said Argentina and Spain are my favorites to win it. But let me know yours.